Welcome to the Stage 5 tutorial for digitally conducting your horse show through horseforum.com. Here I explain to you the process of vet check. For this, click on the menu tab above with three lines. The fourth item in the drop down is vet check. I click on that. It opens the vet check section of the module. The first task is of the moderator. Since I am a moderator, the tab Open Vet Check is visible to me. I click on it to open the process of the veterinarians to start the work. The prompt is asking me to make sure I click on yes. Now the vet check is open. Veterinarians can check the horses only after the moderator opens the process. Please notice one thing here. I am a moderator, but still the tab Examine Horses is visible. I click on it. I select a competition class. I select a horse. But since I am not listed as a veterinarian, the alert tells me that the vet check sheet is available only for the veterinarians. Then there is next tab for horses examined. Moderator can anytime see the progress as to which horses have been examined and what are the reports. Reports can be seen by the vets also. At this point, no horse has been examined, so the list is empty. We come back to the moderator tab. Since the vet check is open, the button to close it is now visible. When the process of vet check will be over, the moderator will close it. While the process is open, a link is appearing below. The moderator will copy the link with one tap and send to the vets over WhatsApp. Vets will log in and start vet check of horses and will submit the report. Now I will show you from a vet's ID as to how the vet check will be done and report submitted. I am logging in with the ID of a listed vet. Click at the three bars at the top right corner. Click on login. I enter username, then password, and login. Now I am logged in. Now since I am a listed vet, the moderator has sent me a link. I go to WhatsApp. Click on the available link and the vet check section of the module is open in front of me. Since I am a vet and not a moderator, the command button beneath the moderator tab is not visible. Now I click on the tab Examine Horse. First, I have to select the competition class as the horses are listed accordingly. Then in the next drop down, choose a horse which is standing in front of you. A vet check sheet appears below for the selected horse. You see there are parameters yes or no for acceptable column and then a comment box for each parameter. I click yes for first parameter, no for second parameter and yes for third parameter. These were for individual parameters, but further the vet will have to give a final decision as to whether he is allowing the horse into the ring or not. I am allowing this horse by clicking yes against the final decision and then clicked submit. This horse was examined. Similarly, I take another horse. Please note that the horse whose examination report was submitted is not appearing in the probable list. I select another horse.
दूसरे घोड़े को सेलेक्ट किया.
Check sheet appears below. First parameter no,
नो कर दिया.
second yes,
दूसरे में yes, तीसरे में
third
नो कर
no,
दिया.
and in final decision no.
नो मैंने दे दिया.
Now
अभी क्या है, ये
he will be
disqualified
disqualified
हुआ,
as the
final
final
decision
decision is no.
सबमिट
Submitted.
कर दिया.
I'll vet check all the horses the same way, then I explain
इस तरह से
further.
मैं सारे घोड़ों का
Now, as a veterinarian, I have vet checked all the horses. Let us see the reports of the horses examined by vets. I click on the third tab, Horses Examined. These reports can be seen by two types of people, moderators and vets. I select a class. Reports of all the horses under this class appear below. To see detailed report, click on View. It shows that the selected horse has passed on all the 3 individual parameters and finally qualified. Let us see Milton's report. He has also qualified. Shyam's report says he passed on 2 individual parameters and failed on 1 parameter but qualified in final decision. Now what you see in pink background are the horses who failed to qualify in weight check. While viewing Tom's report, you see that he failed in all 3 individual parameters and finally disqualified. The next horse you see has failed in 2 parameters and passed in 1 parameter.
इस तरह से
This way,
जितनों
weight
का
check
भी
report of all the
weight check
horses
हुआ है,
can be viewed here.
उनकी रिपोर्ट सब
What
यहाँ
we
पे
saw
सब
was
सब
from the
यहाँ पे
angle of a
दिखाई देगी।
veterinarian.
अभी यहाँ पे
Sometimes a horse may be required to be
मैंने
rechecked.
आपको दिखाया कि ये
To show that,
veterinarian
let me take
के
you to the
angle से है।
moderator view.
कई बार ऐसा हो सकता है कि किसी घोड़े को
Now I have logged in as a moderator, hence the close weight check button is available. To see the reports, I go to the horses examined tab. I select a competition class and the horses examined under it are displayed. You see the difference. When we saw the report from the ID of a weight, only view button was visible against every report. Here, as a moderator, I can see an extra button called cancel report against each report. If a circumstance arises where the horse has to be rechecked, it will be the prerogative of the moderator to cancel the earlier report. Then only any vet can check the horse again. And the horses who pass the vet check through final decision can only be forwarded for judging ring. This was a stage 5 tutorial. In stage 6 tutorial, we will see the judging of horses in judging ring.